Happy Sunday, November 26th. Yes, my voice is still hoarse. I am still sick, although I feel better today than I have the past several days. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving holiday. I would have recorded more the past couple mornings, but I've been trying to sleep in and rest and recover. And so not much has happened since then. I got 5 orders in. 4 of them I had picked. The other one came in later yesterday, but 1 came on Thanksgiving Day, 2 on Friday, and 1 on Saturday. And I had started picking those 4 to try to get them out yesterday in Saturday's mail, or before the post office closed on Saturday, but it just didn't happen between being sick and everything. But I have these picked, and I was going to just show them off real quick. And then I'll get to this 179, 520 part order probably tomorrow morning, giving time for anything else to come in the meantime. Order A, it's just this leaf piece and legs. So that's an interesting order. That's the one that came in on Thanksgiving Day. B is a great 4 out of the 5 cannons that I had. Pirate, there's another torso down there, a couple other ship's wheel kind of stuff. C is a great varied order. There's some new pieces there. Gingerbread and Kickboxer CMF, a hot dog person, Palpatine legs and torsos in there, and a Jar Jar head, and then this torso, which is I think a $5 torso. It's expensive. I'm pretty sure I just put that one up recently. D has a bunch of these parts, and then just 2 city figs with a hockey stick. So nice, going to go probably to a winter village there. So cool little orders. Thanks for the business. I'm going to get these packed up and ready to go out tomorrow. With the orders out of the way, I have some mail call that came in on Friday or Saturday. So this is an eBay order, minifigures, and then the 2 brickheads. So it's a number 6 Iron Man, and all of the brickheads go up numerically. So they're in the 80s or 100s or whatever they are now. So I'm pretty sure this is one of the first 6 brickheads. And then there's a Han Solo from the Solo movie, and they're both sealed. This one's obviously got a pretty fair amount of banged up. This one's not too bad. Could be better. But yeah, so I already have those in Brick Store, pulled up and sealed together. It comes to $65 roughly. I priced them to be competitive, but not bottom of the line. And then my target for this eBay, I paid $188 for the whole order. So with the 2 of these at $65, we're already a third of the way in on that. So not too bad. I could potentially even price these a smidge higher, because the Iron Man sold average is 36, where the listed average is 47. So I just put it 40. I could bump that up a bit. I'm going to actually look at what's available in sealed boxes. The Solo goes for 23 average. Listed is 34, so put 25. Part of that's because it's so banged up, but I'll probably put it as a sale amount and then put a comment in here. But anyhow, so it's going to dig into the figs next. It was 100 and some odd figs, so it seemed like a pretty good deal when it came down to everything. It's a Venom inside of a mech suit. Not entirely sure if that's an actual wholesalable set, like some of the things are not. It's a nice one. Make sure some of this stuff is real. Part of it seems there's a fake nature to it. I could just be wrong. Let's see. No, there's a leg on the helmet. Okay. So I have to check some of these and what their actual Modeling was rare. Alex said it's pretty bad. Look, he's going for a swim. Cannonball. Okay. Vader with a cape. Cape's in great shape. Always good. Doesn't look like the right cape for that one, but I could be wrong. It's a holiday. R2. Nice. That would have been from a couple of years ago, I think. Some missing arms and stuff. Some pearl. Pearls have great arms, so that's going to be trickier. It's a holiday Gamora, or Nebula with a broken torso. Some good Shadow Troopers. I think he's probably worth something. There's that one from the Vader versus Obi-Wan. I know that those can go pretty quick. Yeah, lots of good Star Wars ones. Here's a rubbery Hagrid. Is that legit? Looks legit inside. Wonder if that's an older Hagrid. I haven't dealt with enough for Harry Potter to know for sure. Obviously some Friends stuff. Then there's some like an Anna, regular Anna, and then a Friends. Trying to remember which one's in green. Can't remember. Simpsons. These guys sell pretty quick. Another trooper there. Boba Fett. If that's the mech version. It's not the one that comes with a pauldron. Well, it could be, but it's missing if it is. Here's a Palpatine Sidious. That's the right cape, yeah. The other cape was too short. More troopers, another one of these guys. Or if that's the same one, maybe. Another different Palpatine Sidious. Wrong with the R. I think that's from the video. But I know that those can sometimes move pretty quick too. Snow Trooper, I haven't seen that one before. Baby Yoda. Grogu. Thanos. Yes, always gonna get one of these ones. I can't remember which helmet is which, if it's the 201 or the 900 and something. An Anakin. Needs his arm. Like a cast. Interesting. I've seen that before. It's funny all off. So that go? Okay. Cool. So yeah, overall looks pretty good. I'm gonna go start putting the heavy hitters in there. I feel like this is a Ninjago that's probably worth something. But we're missing an arm and probably some accessories. But start putting in the big ones in, seeing what we get value-wise out of here. I usually like to get 2x on my eBay hauls just because it's becoming a lot more competitive and harder to pick through. Harder to get what you want. It's got some very specific sun damage. It's funny. Probably just sold the head by itself. I may have those parts. We'll just see. But all these Star Wars figures, and he looks pretty crispy. Yeah, so what kind of value we get out of all this, and carry on from there.
Well, just a quick update on all these. Put in a bunch of the ones in here that are priced out. The one trooper was a Commander Cody, and he goes $35 to $50. So I had a visor already to replace one that was missing. Had to part out one that had the wrong helmet, part out a Palpatine that had the wrong hands, and there were two the same one, so I kept one built and one parted out. That's an Elsa from one of the Elsa short videos with her spring dress. So just the stuff in this one drawer, Troopers and Venom and other stuff, comes to, with the brick cards, comes to 202 at my pricing, and that leaves all of this to go through, and my target was 188. So just from the what's in that drawer, we're already over our target. I know a lot of the stuff that's here is still like friends and whatnot, so we may not get quite 2x. We'll see. But there's still a lot of good Star Wars stuff here to work through. So yeah, pretty happy with that eBay haul that we're able to price back what we get already.
Good morning. Happy Monday, November 27th. It is back to regular day job today. It is back to school today for the kids. A couple orders this morning came in. We got an elf with some skis and some extra legs. And we've got some, the R2 and C-3PO holiday versions that I had just uploaded yesterday from that eBay haul. And then there's a Santa down there. So nice 2 small orders. And then I still have that 500 part order to pick, which I'll do a little bit later. But want to go ahead and get these 2 small ones out of the way. And probably go to the doctor today because my throat is still doing poorly, and it's been almost a full week of that. So hopefully it's something that we can get some medicine for, some pills, whatever, that can help make it go away. It's probably strep throat or something like that. Anywho, I hope you all have a lovely Monday, and I might check in later. We'll just see.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, November, whatever the day is, after Thanksgiving Tuesday. We have sold Mountain Cave. Woohoo. Finally sold. And so now it's just a matter of shipping it. I had it listed that it was complete and it would be broken into larger pieces. So this is pretty much one entire piece that can't necessarily be broken down any further. So that box is like just everything fits in it but it's too tight, and I don't want to do that. I don't want something to jostle it and mess up too much. So got this. I'm able to set it in. So I'm going to saran wrap it in an attempt to keep everything mostly together. And probably put some stuff in the inside because it's all empty space in here. So I'll be able to put in some of these pieces in a bag. There's a bag with all the figs and stuff in there. Bag with the parts to put the proper bits on that, which depending on how easily I can get into it, I might just do it before I pack it all in. That last chunk will fit in this area here. And I'll be able to use more of these to just kind of encapsulate the whole thing. So that's awesome. The other awesome bit is that Commander Cody that I had listed Saturday, Sunday, something, a couple days ago in the same video, has also sold. So I'll show that order. It's a bunch of Star Wars figs. I'll show that order later, but I really want to get this packed up so it's off my plate. And there we have it. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it does the trick. So all of the extra bits are inside there. I went ahead and I replaced all the parts on this part, and I had said I wasn't sure if both arrow signs were there, but there's one up on the top of the mountain and there's one down there. So this thing is 100% complete minus the spare parts, and going off to the person who bought it. So just got to put some more bubble, these big poly bubbles on top of here, and then tape it up, give it a final way, which I'll probably have to do with the holding it weigh myself, subtract the amount, and do it that method. So I don't overpay on shipping or underpay on shipping. So pretty awesome. Nice to see it go. It was fun to build it and make sure everything was there. Just had another upload of some of the figs from this group, and some of them in the drawers. There were a couple of them consolidated. The Minecraft Alex's, various troopers, lots of cracks in the torsos and arms and such, so some stuff had been discarded. But just on what went up alone, these various parts, and then a lot of individual parts that are just great to list as well. All of that still came to another $100, which brings our combined total for the eBay purchase to 457 to 188. So we're up, more than 2x on that. Most of the rest of this is kind of friends stuff, which I'll probably just toss away into my friend's bag that we'll continue to build forever and ever. He looks like he's ready to list. There was another one in here that had like an elf look. She's missing like a cape or something, and that's unique. Missing a mask. I don't know if I have a spare mask or not. I don't have another nugget arm or a whatever regular flesh arm. Those can all be listed. Probably him, police and fire. That fire hat looks fake. Is that real? It just looks too shiny. So it's Lego. Yeah, it looks fake, but whatever. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's upside down, that's why. Looks like an elves one. So I obviously don't have the headpiece for it. I don't have any more in the hair pieces except this one Elsa. But I'll still be able to list some of that. So I'll check all these city ones. This Obi's one. He's got some damage on his face. The torso's kind of just like a little bit worn and scratched. The legs were kind of meh. I'm just gonna save the hair. Just toss the whole thing right in my scratch dent bin. This is all the pile of the extra stuff. So I mean, these clone heads are worth like $5 a pop, anyways. But I kind of save all those in case I build out things. So lots of spare bits and bobs. But some of these I might just see if it's like a quick toss of hair that I have access to on it. I forget what this is from. I don't recognize the tan skeleton, so I gotta figure out what it's from. It's probably, I don't know. Those I might just, rather than toss them in my city bag, might just find a hair for them and list them real quick just to get it done and out, rather than have yet more things building up. Trolls World Tour for one of the least selling themes. But yeah, overall pretty happy with that eBay haul. And now that we're back to a clean desk, all of the figs have either been listed, parted out, a few accessories put into my accessory bucket to figure out later. Most of the friends things were mismatched, so I just put them all in a bag to do later, any of the ones that weren't actually complete. Altogether, we listed, 48 plus 81 is going to be 129 items. Lot change was whatever that is combined, 110 or so, 113. So we listed a lot, and our total listing value between the two of them was $502. We spent $188, so that gives us a nice 2.67 part of it, or return on that. And we've already sold Commander Cody. We already sold. There's an R2 and a C3PO holiday versions that were in here that were sold.
They sold basically the same day. So I think one or two other Star Wars ones went out with the Commander Cody as well. So great eBay haul. Really happy about that, and that we're already getting returns on it so quickly. Happy Wednesday, November 29th. I just want to give a little end cap to the video. Should hopefully be going up today, maybe tomorrow. I have sorted the yellows. I think I talked about that earlier. But I had sorted those down into various bins, and then I have since we have some minor categories here, which I will persist across the colors. At least that's the plan for now. One of these drawers had all of the panels and wall pieces, so I moved all the wall pieces in here, and then I put all of those panel pieces into a cup that I can then fill up and sort down. I put all of the various categories from the yellow-orange bin, as you can clearly see in some of these on there. Then I converted two of these drawers over. So we have slopes, anything that is curved. And then we have slopes, anything that is not curved. So anything that's just angles goes right in here. That includes any cones. So this will probably fill up. Oh, it's already getting 3/4 full already. And then bricks I have down in the bin that used to be yellow. So this will be only bricks, and then round bricks and regular bricks in there. So while it looks like it's the yellow drawer still, it is only bricks. I started doing a little bit in the white, but we'll have actual places to put stuff now. So that gives me all my main categories. I've got a spot for plates. I've got 2 spots for the slopes and curved slopes. Technically, it's basically full and needs to be sorted. Any kind of like panels, the big panels, doors, windows, that kind of stuff. This is that small parts bin that needs to be done. This bin I got through. Those big slope pieces. There's the little bucket, the round bucket here of all of the inverted slopes and such, which are now filtered into there. So I took all those and I went ahead and I just cataloged them. Go ahead and I whipped them up in Brick Store. Just an overflow bag. It's a combination of a lot of different things, but they're all kind of, slow movers and whatnot. So I wanted to get them done, sorted in there, out of the way. So that covers several bucket list things, or whatever you want to call them, that I had. Started color sorting, got category locations for things. There's cups for the smaller categories. Got rid of the stuff in that bin. So we're getting things pretty well ready for the next stage, which in our case is going to be all the color sorting. So basically I just slapped all these buckets in a grid pattern on the ground, then started digging through the color and just dumping them in there. There's probably faster ways to do it, but it's what I need to do. Yeah, I'm mostly done being sick, fortunately. You can see I still have a little bit in my throat, but not too much. This little thing is still holding strong. So it seems the hot glue, when you take off the adhesive layer, and then the hot glue does the trick. I got all the pieces in for the shuttle, and then realized I only ordered one of the hollow cone that goes on top of the 2 side boosters. So I will need to order a second one at some point. I'll probably build everything out so when I get a chance and just make sure nothing else is missing. But yeah, despite being sick, pretty good week overall. I sold the Commander Cody. I put in the whole eBay fig haul. The mountain cave is gone. So lots of good movement overall. I am pretty pleased with how the week went, despite being sick, and everything involved there. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who comes and stops by. Yeah, we started filling up some of these with some figs from that eBay haul, and then I started doing, like, I had a bunch of those backpacks and stuff that was in a different container that I used to build figs. I'm just like, let's just list them. Let's just list the air tanks, that kind of stuff. Get them in the store. If I need them to build figs, I can. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, for stopping by. And I hope you all have a lovely week.